Hey people from YouTube, it's Jax and it's nearly 4 in the morning. It's around that time. I was just thinking about, like, since now just did my first video, this is my second, and I hope that I'm able to do more in the future, especially with slideshows that I'm able to do on my computer. And yeah. Now I just want to talk about a video that I saw on YouTube that has to deal with Sesshomaru from the anime series Inuyasha, and which I will put in the description below. And with Sesshomaru, the main character's love's brother, half brother, well, technically older brother, that has a full-fledged dog demon. That is technically one of the strongest characters besides Inuyasha himself, who actually cut off his brother's arm, Sesshomaru's arm, actually, when he wanted to get Zangetsu, not Zangetsu, that's from Bleach. Sorry, I'm just tired. You'll understand when you watch the series, and then he has a duo, and there was this really awesome fight with him against Kempachi from Bleach. Kempachi Sawaki is actually the captain of the 11th squad, which is the combat squad, and it's the toughest one around. And he's a complete psychopath when it comes to fighting. He loves fighting. Like, if he would use that as a job, he would be a billionaire by now. Yeah, and he would keep on fighting and stuff. He actually would fight to the death to people. And the video goes on like those two would actually meet in if it was a cross based. I don't know exactly how those work, but if it was possible, if like Kubo was able to work with the person that actually made Inuyasha and blend those two together and have Sesshomaru fight Kempachi, it would be a really awesome fight. And that was the video what it was about. And the first song that starts off with the first theme song is actually from the opening theme for Inuyasha. Then the second song is pretty cool, but I keep forgetting the name of it though. But if you guys want to remind me of the name, just comment below. Then the second one is my most favorite song out of the whole thing, and that is Release Power from the song from this other anime series known as Fairy Tail. I recently started watching that one, and I'm actually quite surprised by that. It's actually like better than I thought. And when I first thought of it, it was actually pretty bad. Then when I watched it, I was completely wrong. Anyway, along with the fight, like they start like muted dialogue, like they couldn't say any words, but you can actually see them like talking. Like, that's my baddest impression ever. LOL. Anyway, then they like start fighting. Then like Kempachi's able to grab Sesshomaru's sword and throws him, then tries to strike him, but Sesshomaru blocks in time. When you watch the video, you'll understand it. And then things get really serious, and twice Sesshomaru ends up trying to walk away. Then Kempachi gets up again and again. Twice he gets up. Then the song Released Power OST from Fairy Tail ends up like starting after Sesshomaru gets a full blast from Kempachi's sword attack when he wields it with both of his hands and swipes down with all of his force, which makes it some kind of green beam light out of it and strikes him with all force, and Sesshomaru gets red eyes and like grows in pain and breaks his chest guard and all that. And And as that happened, I was like, okay, I've seen that episode, and that is actually pretty lethal at the moment. And as it went on, as Kempachi looked up, he actually was able to see Sesshomaru getting his left arm back, like in the final act. Then the song suddenly gets all four, and Sesshomaru starts glowing like a huge light show, like my light. And with wind blowing, and Yuichiro, which is the little girl that hangs around with Kempachi ever since she was a very little girl, like toddler age, which is weird, which is another thing they have in common. And Rin and Jokin from Sesshomaru's side, they are followers of Sesshomaru. You'll understand when you watch it. And if you've already seen it, good job, because it's my first anime. And they would like try to hold on from being blown away from the blast, but Jokin gets hit in the face by a rock. Typical. Then you able to see his arm glowing, but you couldn't really see it, but it was like glowing green with like all kinds of crazy stuff on it. And then Sesshomaru like looks at his arm and is like, well, at least I got it back. then Kempachi starts laughing the crap out of his head. like his mouth like opens like ridiculously wide. And then they like start like they are about to start the fight again, and Kempachi like releases all his spirit energy again, like the third time. Oh, I think it's actually the fourth time. Actually, if you watch the video, correct me if I'm wrong. And I think Inuyasha, the series Inuyasha is pretty good, and same with Bleach and Fairy Tail, the three best animes I ever seen. And I don't really care about your people's opinion, but if you want me to watch another anime, but I have my own personal favorites. But anyway, they start fighting again, and Sesshomaru gets his sword back, his new sword of his own, which you'll see in the final act if you watch it, which is the second and last series of Fairy Tail. Well, damn it, not Fairy Tail, but Inuyasha. I'm just so tired. Could have done this better, but I just felt like doing this right now. You know, my body is so freaking tired. Then they like release two beams at each other. One is black and one is white, and they clash. And then part of the world like glows for a minute. Then everything like gets all dusty and like a really bad battlefield. Kempachi like falls to his knees. Sesshomaru like is breathing hard, like he got whacked out of the heck out of him, and he's still wielding his sword. And he's like still like wanting to keep on fighting just in case if Kempachi is willing to go on, but Kempachi went to his limit and he fell on his back, and Yuichiro walks up to him, gives him that "we'll do better next time" look, and carries him. I don't understand how that child ever does it. She's able to lift a guy that is 10 times her size and jump from building to building. I hate to get kicked in the nads by her. Then Sesshomaru watches them go away, and Rin and Yuichiro had a talking moment, which you cannot really see, but I wish they had subtitles for that. Then, as they were walking, as Yuichiro was jumping away with Zaraki, Sesshomaru looks at his blade again, then the video ends. Honestly, that was one good video that I ever seen. 4 songs. The last song is actually from Bleach, which is particularly the ending, the closing song for Bleach. And so yeah. And if you want me to do another video to comment about, just mention it in the comments below, and I'll see if I can watch those videos, and when I have a chance to, I'll post a video about my opinion about it. and what I think about it. And if this video sucks, let me know, alright? Because I'm a starter for YouTube, so. And I know two people that are also with YouTube, and one of them lives closest to me, and his name is Merrill Samuels. If you watch his videos, good job, because he's my best friend. He and I are going to be doing videos sometime, so I hope to see you guys around. Peace, and long live anime.